Assalamu alaikum friends. I am here with good news for you today. The government has started the work of the Gazipur part of the much awaited and long awaited BRT project. I extend my best wishes to you from near and far wherever you are watching this video. The work of the remaining part of the Gazipur BRT project, which has started at the present stage, is being carried out mainly from the government's own fund and the remaining funds from the previous loans from development assistance agencies, foreign aid. However, the financing of this project is quite complicated. According to the current situation, the sources of its financing are given below. Development Assistance Agencies ADB and AFD. The bulk of the cost of this project is coming from foreign loans. Mainly three agencies are financing here. Asian Development Bank ADB, they have a large loan for the construction of the main infrastructure of the project. French Development Agency AFD, they are mainly financing the purchase of BRT buses and operational work. Global Environment Facility GEF is providing a small grant for environmental development. The Bangladesh government's own fund GOB fund. The Bangladesh government is bearing the entire cost of land acquisition, transfer of utility lines, gas, electricity, and water, and administrative expenses of the project. Currently, the urgent money required for the pairing or finishing work of the intersection is being allocated from this government sector. Revised Budget and Planning Commission allocation. The project has faced cost overruns many times. According to the latest information, the initial cost of the project was about 2040 crore taka, which has increased in stages and now exceeds 4268 crore taka. A new allocation of 3000 crore taka was sought in the middle, which created controversy. However, the current urgent repair and connection works are mainly being coordinated from the remaining part of the existing approved budget. An important change. According to the recent decision, the government is emphasizing on making the project fully operational as a normal highway or flyover for the time being rather than launching it as a full-fledged BRT. This means that the infrastructure that has been built without buying new buses with a huge cost is being opened for general vehicles, reducing the suffering of the people. Your curiosity about the work on the last part of the Gazipur Airport BRT is very logical. The gap or empty part in the middle of the flyover of Dhaka-Mymensingh highway at the Gazipur intersection has been a cause of suffering for the common people for a long time. There are several technical and administrative reasons behind the project's suspension for so long and now its resumption. The following is discussed in detail. Why was the work suspended for so long? There were three main reasons behind the suspension of the work on this project. Design complexity and changes. The Gazipur intersection is very complex. Here on one side is the Dhaka-Mymensingh highway and on the other side are the roads going to Tangail and North Bengal. In order to connect the BRT lane with the flyover for general vehicles, repeated changes had to be made to the engineering design. Since one part is for BRT buses and the other for regular cars, it took time to match the height and alignment. Accident and safety concerns. After the death of girder in Uttara BRT project in 2022, questions were raised about the safety measures of the entire project. After that, work was stopped for a long time and a safety audit was conducted. To avoid the risk of installing heavy girders at this busiest intersection in Gazipur, the contracting company and authorities were taking extra precautions. Underground utility lines. There were numerous gas, electricity, and water lines in the intersection area. It was not possible to do piling or heavy pillar work without shifting these service lines. A lot of time was wasted due to lack of coordination between the concerned departments to move these service lines. Why is the work starting now? The government and the project stakeholders are now emphasizing on completing the remaining parts because public inconvenience has reached a peak. The Gazipur intersection is one of the busiest intersections in the country. The flyover work here was stalled, causing terrible traffic jams on the roads below. Due to public outrage and unusually high travel times, the government has ordered its completion on priority. Project duration and cost increase. The project has already been extended several times. Due to delays, the cost has increased several times. And since there is a risk of further cost increase if the delay is delayed, it has been decided to complete the work quickly. Technical solution finalized. The engineers have resolved the design and steel structure complications. Now, the necessary logistical support has been prepared to install girders and deck slabs in the vacant area. Everyone, stay well, stay healthy, and please subscribe to the channel.